Greetings and salutations, Mega Wizard 79 here with another episode of Skyrim, Krutz, the Barbarian Enchanter Edition. So, basically, like I said, I stormed the, I went back and, scoured the place, you know, I found out something very informative. These things actually run out. It takes a very long time, but it did. Halfway when I was going through it, it just went out, and I'm like, oh no, I can't see anything. So I went all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon, and fortunately there was one there, and then I ended up finding another one inside of a chest. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, like these things actually run out. But anyway. But now we're back here to pay our last respects to Coglad.
Who will start?
I'll do it. Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
We grieve.
At this loss,
We weep.
we weep. For the fallen,
We
we
shout.
shout.
And for ourselves, we
We
take
We
our
take
leave.
our
leave.
leave. His spirit is departed. Members of the Circle, let us withdraw to the Underforge to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Ruthrad still? I'll need
Oh.
to prepare them for mounting again. Don't get too flowery on me, lad. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things. Thank you. I'll be here.
Don't get flour on me, lad. That's funny. Anyway. Alright. I'm just waiting for them to leave because they kind of get really snippy with you if you approach them while they're doing that. And then and there just went in there. Okay. I find it funny though that basically he just goes back to forging like nothing ever happened. Alright, but now, time to go through a dead man's belongings. Great, huh? So much fun. I don't know why he kept one piece specifically on him. Find that interesting. I know, overkill. Anyway, he kept it right here, I think it was. Yep, there it is. I think this is the part that's mounted on the very tip.
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
What an asshole. Anyway. Well, let's see. I may as well just read it, right? Yeah, this is pretty long. Maybe another time then.
You're back. Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Oh boy. So I guess I'm considered a member of the circle, huh? Well, may as well look the part, right?
The old man had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilcus.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde, but all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance. No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Wuthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield brother here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Wuthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Wuthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Ysgramor, for Kodlak. For Kodlak!
Yep, that's all they just say now. For Codlag. Let's see what we got here. Yes, this is a superior weapon. I don't know if I can... Well, I can always just check real quick. And away they go. The funny thing is, though, it's all the way up here. The fastest way is to go to Winterhold and then just jump down. That looks pretty nice. Yeah. Wait, what am I doing? I don't need a forge. I need the grindstone. Alright, so... Let's see... I cannot. That's a pity. But it's stronger than what I have right now, so I'll just use this. Just makes sense, right? I mean, I'll carry my Well, actually, no, it doesn't make sense to carry something that's weaker. I'm not going to use it.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth!
You're the best. Can you be my father?
The funny thing is that technically, where I'm going, my silver sword would actually be better. But for symbolic reasons, I won't use my silver sword. Alright, Alright, you can stay home for now. Wow, that thing is really small. Oh, well. Anyway. But yes, but for symbolic reasons, I will not be using my silver sword. I should probably take it with me, just to be safe, but that's kind of unnecessary weight. So I am going to leave it. In spite of how I probably feel about it. But it's fine. Honestly, I don't really think I need the pickaxe either, but not taking that with me is just crazy. Okay, so we should be good. Alright. I'll carry Coglag's journal just for the heck of it. Alright, so off we go. I'm hoping by the time I reach Winterhold, my beast blood will be reforged. I mean, granted, I don't... While it would be fun to just attack up there with the beast form, it doesn't really do me any good either, because I'm going to be fighting Draugrs. And, yeah, I can't eat Draugrs, because they're not considered human anymore. Well, mostly because they don't have hearts. Because it specifically says that I'm devouring the heart. Anyway. Alright.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up there.
Okie doke. So, oh boy. Anyway. Doosh. Alright. It's a good thing that this one stops me directly in Winterhold.
You need coin, Ranmir, and you're not bringing home any.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
To the inn for a drink, of course. Where else could I even go in this god's-forsaken town?
And what? You think that'll solve all your problems?
Probably not, but it's worth a try.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I wouldn't. At least not you. Anyway. But yeah, this is kind of the fastest way to get here. Sorry. Sugar. Right then. But yeah, this is kind of the fastest way to get to this place. Because it's like right up there. Anyway. Oh, yeah, so that enchantment on this weapon, it says, especially deadly to elves. Yeah, that means Falmer, too. Falmers are elves. One sec. Gosh. Really sorry about any excess noise you guys are hearing. It's just, my ear gets itchy sometimes when I wear this for too long. Alright. But yeah, but they should all be here by now. Here we are. Yeah, I think they're all in. Yeah, I think they're all inside the tomb. Anyway, well, back to first person. Alright. So, the interesting thing about this is that you do need the weapon to open the door. Like, you can come here anytime you want, but you won't be able to get inside the dungeon proper until you do this.
This is the resting place of Ysgramor, and its most trusted generals. You should be cautious. Kodlak was right. I let vengeance rule my heart. I regret nothing of what we did at Riftshade, but I can't go any further with my mind fogged or my heart grieved. The original companions, their finest warriors, rest with Ysgramor. You'll have to prove yourselves to them. It's not that you're intruding. I'd wager they've actually expected us. They just want to be sure that you're worthy. Be ready for an honorable battle. Return Wuthra to Ysgramor. It should open the way. Good day.
Okey-doke. Take that pelt. Like I said, if it ain't nailed down, my character's taking it. That's the way we get back. It's another passage. Just double checking. Alright. Okay, so, what do you call it? Yeah, so he came all this way, but he's just staying right here. It's these two that are going to be following me. Mostly because I think the game isn't designed for you to have more than 2 companions. Anyway, so we're just going to stop here for now, because this is actually a fairly decently sized dungeon. And I'd like to have as much time as I can. So, until that time, though, this is Mega Wizard 79 bidding you all adieu.